Hello and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you're well. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make moringa powder and different ways of using moringa powder in your meals. If you'd like to learn how to make and use moringa powder, please keep watching. Moringa is a highly nutritious and drought-resistant tree, also known as the miracle tree. Almost all parts of this tree is edible, including the leaves, pods, and it's rich in minerals, vitamins, and protein. It contains iron, calcium, potassium, vitamins A and C, and antioxidants such as polyphenols, quercetin, and chlorogenic acid. In case you're wondering, cause the location looks different, I was on a trip to my hometown and decided to go to the local market to get some fresh moringa. They are sold in bunches, so I got about 4 to 5 bunches and they're really affordable and quite cheap. Moringa is quite cheap and affordable where I come from. It can be found in the wild and in people's homes. The tree shown in the previous clip was from my neighbor's house. Here is a closer look of what the moringa leaves look like. Now that I'm home, I'll loosen the bunches and give them a good rinse by the tap so as to get rid of any dirt on the moringa. I'll do this until the water runs clean. Next, I'll transfer the moringa into a colander to get rid of the water. Now that the water has fully drained off the moringa, I'll begin picking off the leaves from the stem, as I'll only be using the leaves and save the stem for something else. Now that I'm done picking the leaves, I'll spread them on a large tray to allow air pass through the leaves while they dry. Here's a closer look. I'll place a tray of moringa leaves outside in the backyard in a shaded area so they can dry up slowly without the harsh sun, as the weather is quite hot at this time of the year, sometimes reaching up to 36 degrees. The weather is also dry at this time of the year, which is perfect for drying fruits and vegetables. If you live in a country with less sun, you could also use a fan to dry the moringa leaves, as that works fine as well. It's a day after and the moringa leaves are already shriveled and drying up nicely. I'm just going to move them around so they are evenly dried. It's 4 days later and the moringa is all dried and ready to be processed into powder. Now here's a closer look of our dried moringa. Now that our moringa is all ready, I'm gonna do a crunch test. Can you hear the crunchiness? To process the moringa into powder, you would need a high-speed blender or a coffee grinder like this one. But I would highly recommend a high-speed blender as it works better. I'll add the moringa to the coffee grinder and turn it on to powderize the moringa leaves. Looks like we're getting there, but as you can tell, a coffee grinder, particularly this one, is not the best option. I'll keep grinding until it gets to the right texture. Now here's the texture I'm going for, and that's how to make moringa powder at home. And here's a closer look. Next, I'll be showing you various ways on how you can add moringa to your meals. First, I'll be making moringa latte. Here, I've got my moringa powder. I'm gonna add some water to it and mix. I'll make sure it's well combined. Then add it to some oat milk, and that's a very nutritious drink. Just take a look at that. Look at the color. Gorgeous, right? Another way to consume moringa is to add it to soups. In this clip, I have just made some chickpea soup and simply rehydrated some moringa leaves and added that to the pot of chickpea soup, and it was amazing and yummy. Another way is to add moringa powder to oatmeal. In this clip, I'll transfer my oatmeal into a bowl, then add some wild blackberries, some moringa powder, milled flax seeds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chopped dates, and peanut butter. Just take a look at that. This is an energy powerhouse, and the moringa powder took it to a whole new level. Another way to use your moringa powder is to add it to your salad dressing. So here I'm going to be making salad dressing with moringa powder. For this, I have my moringa powder, sunflower oil, juice from preserved lemon, and apple cider vinegar. I'll combine everything and set it aside. Here's my lovely bowl of salad with lettuce, chopped kiwi, sauerkraut made by me, pickled beets made by me, carrots, and topped with pumpkin seeds. I'll just add my moringa salad dressing to it, and just look at that. It's such a colorful bowl and delicious. Next on my list of ways of using moringa is smoothie. I love adding moringa powder to my morning smoothies, especially on hot days. Here, I have added some banana to my blender. Then I'm going to add some moringa powder, some wild foraged blackberries, some water, and simply blend everything together. Then I'm going to transfer that to a jar, and that's another nutritious smoothie recipe that will boost your energy level and high in antioxidants. Lastly, another way I enjoy moringa is to make tea with the leaves. This can be done by simply adding some moringa leaves to your mug or cup and add some hot water to it and leave to brew for a couple of minutes and enjoy. You could also use moringa powder if you do not have the leaves available. This is a great tea as it doesn't contain caffeine and rich in iron, so can be consumed at any time of the day. Dried moringa leaves or powder can be stored in a tight container and can be stored for many years as long as it's stored in a cool, dried place. So I guess we've come to the end of this video on how to make moringa powder and how to add it to your meals. If you've enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up, Please subscribe to my channel and please don't forget to click on the notification bell icon so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. As always, thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye.